Hi guys, welcome back to the I Don't Even Know podcast. I'm Emma. Hope you all are doing well. Today, I'm here to talk about Gossip Girl Season 2, Episode 10. Sadly, the series finale, I'm still really fucking bitter that it's the end. And I just want to jump right in because so much happened this episode. This was honestly the best episode of the whole show, so I'm really pissed off it's ending. But yeah, I just want to jump in. But really quickly before I do, I want to say that I have the flu. So if I sound really out of it, or if I sound like shit at one point, that is why. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I wanted to get this done because this was such a big episode. But yeah, so I'm just going to jump right in. And the first thing I want to talk about is the Met Gala, because I've been waiting for this since the trailer dropped and I got to see that. It was in the trailer. For people who don't know, there was scenes from the Met Gala in the trailer. And I've been waiting for that since it came out because I love the Met Gala usually, sometimes, and we've never really seen it in shows, or I haven't. I know it was in Ocean's, I think 8 or something. I think that was the movie it was in, and I saw that. But other than that, for shows I've seen, they haven't had big events like that. We haven't seen the Grammys or anything like that. So this was really cool that they did that. It was so smart. Really good idea. The outfits were fucking phenomenal. I mean, Monet, I think, looked the best with Luna. I think Monet and Luna had the best outfits. Everyone looked amazing, but I think they had the best outfits, and they probably not looked the best, just had the best outfits. I don't know why. That might be because I love them so much, and I think they can do no wrong. Usually, actually, kind of, in a way. I mean, Luna can do no wrong. Monet's fucked up a few times. But with the Met Gala, so much fucking shit went down. Like, Zoya pretended to be Gossip Girl and everything, which was a good idea. It didn't really work out the way they wanted it to. Of course, they outed Kate, and they figured out Gossip Girl was Kate at the end. But the execution was good. It just didn't work out in their favor. But it was really a good idea. I mean, she looked really good, and I'm happy they picked Zoya to do it, or Zoya chose to do it, because it made the most sense. It really did. And I think if Julian pretended to be Gossip Girl, I think people would know that she was lying. I don't know why, it's just something that makes me think that they would know that she would be lying. And I think they even said that. I thought maybe Luna was going to be a good one to lie about. I don't know why I just thought that, because I don't think they've said much about Luna in the past, or Gossip Girl hasn't said a ton of shit about Luna. Maybe she has, I don't remember. But the one person I think that was also bad that I'm happy they didn't do was Monet, because I don't think that people would believe that, because Monet wouldn't out herself like that. If Monet never posted about herself, if Gossip Girl never posted about Monet, it would be more believable. But of course, she did quite a bit, because Monet was always getting into situations. Still love her, though. So I'm happy they chose Zoya. I think that was the best decision. And, I mean, it didn't work out, and she almost got arrested. Or not arrested, she almost got in trouble. So I'm happy that Kate took the... No, she didn't even take the blame. They framed her. Or didn't frame her. They did something to get her to show up, which was smart. And I'm so happy they did that, because, I was enjoying Kate as Gossip Girl a little bit more recently, just with her going all in, because that's what I wanted her to do and make up some shit. I was enjoying it, and I was starting to like Kate a little bit more, but I'm still mad that she is a teacher and she was going after kids. She's like, I'm just trying to make them better. No, bitch, you were stalking. You were doing a ton of shit. That was fucked up. That was wrong. And it was confirmed by the showrunner that she did get arrested. So I am really happy we got that, and that is done. And I'm mad that we don't have a season 3, because I would like to see what they were going to do with her in season 3. That would have been really interesting, because I don't think she would have been Gossip Girl again. They probably were going to make a random ass person Gossip Girl, and she was just going to be in jail, or just show up every once in a while, which I would have been interested to see. So I'm really pissed off about that and everything. It was just such a fucked up situation, and I'm happy she got in trouble for it, and they like they didn't frame her. I don't know why I keep saying framed her, but they got her in trouble. I'm so happy they did that. I was worried that she wasn't going to get caught and she was going to get away with it, which part of me didn't think she would, because of how the last few episodes, or really last episode, went, and they were really close to figuring her out. So I kind of saw it coming, but then I also didn't, because we waited 6 seasons in the original for them to out Dan, which was a letdown, which was really upsetting. And I'm happy for this, that we didn't have to wait and we knew who it was the whole time. That was really cool, and that like put a twist on it, which I really enjoyed. But I am happy that they didn't wait for them to like find out in 6 seasons. I wanted her to be it for at least 2, and so I was happy that they like arrested her. And then I wanted in season 3, and how many other seasons we would have had, I wanted someone else, and I kind of wanted it to be a secret, even though I don't like it and I like knowing. I think it would be a little more interesting, and there would be like some good ass theories. Not my theories. My theories would be probably shit. I don't even know who I thought the original Gossip Girl was. I didn't guess it was Dan, even though I probably should have figured it out from some of the shit. But I don't think I would have ever guessed it if we had to figure it out in the next season. I don't know if this makes sense, but you know, will forever be pissed off that we didn't get a season. I almost had a season 2, a season 3. But back to the Met Gala, that we got Obi and Heidi and that whole situation at the Met Gala, and then also not. She framed her mom apparently to take her, or not to take away her business, but like to take her job or whatever, and she got fucking away with it. That's so fucking bullshit. Bullshit. That's so fucked up. Like, why the fuck would you frame your mom for some shit you did? I mean, like, I get if your mom's a terrible person, or still, I still don't think you should do that either way, because that is your mother. She maybe raised you. She gave birth to you. I don't think you should do that unless she's like a murderer. If she was, then I am fine with it. I don't really remember what Helena did in season 1. I don't know why. I just can't think of it. So, I mean, maybe she did some really fucked up shit then that made Heidi hate her and take the blame for it, or not take the blame, just like frame her. I mean, I think the better idea would have been to frame someone else, maybe Obi, but then also I kind of didn't want that to happen. I wanted him to have a decent ending. I don't hate him anymore. He's getting better, but I wanted him to get a good ending because I wanted all of them to. I felt bad for all the shit they've gone through, like in the past few seasons. I wanted them to have a happy ending, and thankfully he did. I mean, I'm pretty sure not everyone did, actually. And there's this whole thing that I'm going to talk about later that was confirmed. The cliffhangers have been confirmed, like the little ones like, throughout have been confirmed, like what they were, like what was supposed to happen. So I'm going to talk about that later, because it wasn't an article, but I read something about it because I wanted to know. But with them, Obi tried to out her, which, I mean, yes, I wanted him to, but I'm mad that she got away with it. Like, she fucked up, and they even got her on Gossip Girl, like, live stream. And yes, they were messing up Zoya's plan, or not Zoya's plan, it's kind of Zoya's plan, but Julian's plan, so Monet got him in trouble, which, I mean, I didn't care about that. I just wish she got in trouble for it. I don't care about Helena at all, but I wanted her to get in trouble because I don't like her. She has done some fucked up shit. I mean, she deserves to take the blame for it because she did it. It's her fault. I mean, fuck her. I don't get what the problem was, or not what the problem was. I don't get why she got away with it. And I think someone said it was because someone like that they want someone like that to take Helena's job or something. I'm not really sure. It was something like that, and that just pissed me off. And I just fucking hate Heidi. Like, the way her and Max hooked up, I'm blaming it on her. Like, I'm not gonna blame Max for it. I don't. He was hurt. He was drunk. I mean, I will not blame Max for that, or literally anything. He's one of my favorites on the show, and I'm not going to blame him for that. I'm blaming her. And then she also told Audrey about it. It's just so fucked up. I'm so mad. I'm also, okay, here's the thing. I am starting to like Obi more. I said that. He's not as bad now, but I'm still pissed off at him for betraying the group. And I'm mad that they didn't all forgive him, but Julian forgave him so quickly. Like, I get he wanted to sabotage his mom and get revenge and everything, and he wanted that to happen. But the fact that they were trying to do what was best and out Gossip Girl and get rid of her, and he was going behind their backs. Julian is your girlfriend again. You cannot betray her like that. She's the one who's in charge of that whole thing. And the fact that he was working with Gossip Girl, was telling them that they were trying to hack the account, and then when they did hack the account, he messaged them. I mean, it was too late. They were already in the account, but they changed the emails. I mean, it was smart, but I'm so pissed off at Obi for all of that. I'm kind of mad he got a happy ending just for that reason, but then I also wanted him to, so I'm kind of torn, and I don't really know how to feel. I like him kind of now, and I'm happy he got a happy ending because I kind of wanted him to, but then I'm also mad he betrayed the friends and everything. It just pisses me off. I mean, he's a lot better than he was in season 1. I honestly don't even know what he did in season 1 to make me hate him so bad, or so much. I really don't know. But I mean, who the fuck knows? I probably need to do my research on that to figure that out. I would like to know why I hate him so much. I actually don't. But I don't know what would have happened with him next season from the way this ended. I mean, there probably was supposed to be a different ending. Well, I know there was supposed to be a few more minutes of scene, not of scenes of the of the episode. There were supposed to be more, but they cut it out when they got canceled. So I wonder what would have happened with him in season 3. I'm really intrigued to see, because the way they ended him, it's just, I just don't get what could happen. Just probably Julian issues, and probably something was going to happen with his family, because Helena is arrested, and Heidi got away with it, and she's probably going to go through some stuff, and he's probably going to have to deal with it. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of mad. I kind of wanted to see more of his character, and maybe next season, or not next season because we're not getting one, but in season 3 I probably would have liked him a little bit more, which would have been enjoyable, so I don't die every time he's on screen like I did in season 1 and the first half of season 2. But yeah, okay. So the next thing I want to talk about is Max and Aki and Andre. But that whole situation was such a fucking mess, and it pissed me off. I shipped the 3 of them together. I loved them. And I said before, I thought that if they were going to break up, it was going to be 2 of them were going to get together. And I thought it was going to be Aki and Max, or Audrey and Max. I did not think it was going to be Audrey and Aki. I don't know why, but a part of me just didn't think it was going to be them. Of course, I know they were together before, in season 1, the 2 of them were together. But I just didn't think they were gonna get back together, the 2 of them, just them. And I feel so bad for Max. I love Audrey. I really do like Aki, but that just pissed me off the way they hurt him. It was just such a fucked up situation, and the fact that they wanted to be together, and we saw how hurt he was. I'm what the fuck? Honestly, he needed time to heal, and then you had to ask him about that, and he loves you guys, and I'm so fucking upset. And I do think that they probably would have found their way back to each other next season, maybe, or someone was gonna get with Max, but then I want Max with someone else now. I want them with other people. Audrey and Aki, sure, I don't give a shit at this point. I love Audrey, I like Aki, but no, go away. I want Max with someone else. I really hope, if somehow another network picks us up, I need Max to get with someone else that's not in their friend group, some person that will not hopefully betray him. a nice ass person. But then also I think we probably need it in the friend group because I don't trust other people who just randomly show the fuck up. So I mean, I don't know what would have happened, but I'm upset because my heart breaks for that guy. And also, let me just say, Thomas is fucking fantastic. He's so good. I mean, I knew he was good. I've been a fan of Thomas Doherty. I think that's how you say his last name. I've been a fan of him for years, since he was in Descendants 2. Like, I adore that man. I love him. And he's so good. And I'm so happy that really this season we got to see, like, more of, like, not more of his acting. We literally saw, like, the whole time. But, why can I not think of the word I was thinking of? Not, like, just more, like, okay, I can't think of the word I was thinking of, so, or wanted to think of, so, emotional. We got to see some more emotional scenes from Max, which I really appreciated, and I liked, because he fucking ate that shit up. Like, that was so good. Like, Thomas is insane. I do think Thomas is probably the best actor on the show. I mean, they're all pretty good, and they are, yeah, they're all good, but I think he's probably for me, the best. Because we got to see, like, some, like, different sides of Max. We got to see him pissed off. We got to see him fucking sad. We got to see him, like, in different, like, in love, not in love, like, just, like, we got to see everything. And I think Thomas is just so fantastic, and I'm so mad we're not going to see more of him. Because when I found out that he got the role in, like, the reboot, I was so happy for him because I loved him so much and I was a fan. I hadn't watched Gossip Girl yet at that point. I think I watched it like a year later. I don't know when it came out, but I watched it in 2020, like later 2020. So I wasn't really aware of what, like, Gossip Girl was about, and I wasn't planning on watching the reboot, and I didn't really care about it until, like, I watched the original. But even before that, I was just so happy for him because I always love when, like, actors or actresses I like get roles in, like, shows, especially kind of big ones. I mean, this of course wasn't as big as the original, but I mean, I heard of the original of course before I watched it. Like, it was on my list to watch back then when it was announced that he was going to be in it. But I was just so fucking happy for him, and to see him, like, do this shit and how good he was just makes me so proud because I've seen him, like, I saw him in The Lodge as well, like, that Disney show. I don't know if half the people have heard of that show, but it was, like, on Disney Channel. It was called The Lodge, and Thomas was in it. And I watched a few episodes of it because I think Dove was in one episode when they were dating, and for people who don't know, I'm literally obsessed with her. And so I watched it and I fell in love with him even more. So I'm so proud of him. And yeah, I'm sorry about the little rant about Thomas, but I fucking adore that man. I'm so happy for him that he got this chance to show his skills. And I hope we get more, like, he gets in something else, like another movie or another show, and it does really well because he deserves this recognition. Like, he is the best actor on the show, and I stand by that. And also, someone else who deserves more recognition, Savannah, who plays Monet. She needs to be in a horror movie or a TV show. I said this, I think, last episode. I need her to be in a either another TV teen drama or something horror. I don't know why. I think that she would fucking slay that. I think she would be so good. And I don't know why I think that. I think she would be phenomenal. And I think she deserves a show. I don't know if that made sense. She deserves, like, a lot. So a lot more. So I hope that she gets, like, casted in something that will show her potential and her talent even more than this show did. Because, I mean, it did show her potential and it showed how talented she was. But it didn't show enough. Like, she was kind of a side character and we didn't get proper storylines from her. And I think if they gave her a proper storyline in season 3, she would become, like, the main fucking character. And I mean, she was the main character for a lot of people. Everyone, or not, maybe not everyone, but most people wanted her and Luna to be main characters. And I think if they did that in season 3, the show would be even better. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Julian, I love Zoya, and Obi, he's fine. But I think with Luna and Monet, and Monet, they would like be the stars. Like, they would be so good. Like, Monet, Max, and Luna, if they were the 3 stars of the show and like the 3 main characters in season 3, it would be by far the best season. Even if the episodes are trash, I would enjoy it and I would think it was the best season because of them. They make the show so good. I mean, there are other reasons why the show is good, but they're the main reason I love this show so much, with of course the drama and the chaos as well. But they're just so good and I fucking adore them. And the actors and actresses, love them all. I mean, I love all the actresses on the show, but I just think Thomas, well, I deserve, actually not just Thomas, I think all of them deserve like to show like their talent and show like what they can do. And so I hope they all get cast shit soon. I mean, I don't know. Okay, anyways. Sorry about that little rant about the cast. I need to get back into this. But with the throuple, because I think I wanted to say something else about them. Actually, I don't know if I did. All I'm going to say, pissed off. Fucking pissed off. And the fact that, like, they got mad at him for hooking up with, like, Heidi. Well, first of all, I get it. I mean, yes, I get why you would be pissed off. But it also bothered me because he was drunk. He was hurt. He just found out that Aki, cheated. I mean, she kissed him, but still. Aki cheated. Audrey knew about it. He was hurt. He was devastated. And this, like, he cared. Like, this was his first, I think, maybe not first. Oh my gosh. We might have not seen his first relationship, but if it was, this was, like, the first time we saw him vulnerable and sad and heartbroken. Or I think, actually, he might have been when his parents broke up. But the first time, like, we kind of saw him upset about, kind of in a way, maybe. I don't fucking know what I'm saying. But it was the first time he was truly heartbroken, or maybe not first time, but he, like, literally said that it was the first time that he felt true regret, or it was something like that. I might have gotten that completely wrong. I think it was something like that. And that shows how much he's cared and how much he's grown. And it just pisses me off that they got together and I know the two of them are together and now he's heartbroken and not fucking doing well. And I'm so mad about his ending. I'm so pissed off. Like, yes, he's heartbroken, but I was hoping that they, in the 2 months, like, time jump, they would have showed him, like maybe modeling, I don't know, doing something that makes him happy. And I was hoping we would see him happy. Did we? No, we saw him getting kicked out of a bar and then meeting this random ass dude, which did get explained by the showrunner who that guy was, and it will not make sense to me. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me, but I will get into that in a bit, or probably at the closer to the end, because it ties into what would have happened in season 3. But I am pissed off about that. I'm so fucking upset. I want to cry. I'm, like, so mad about everything and how they did this. I know the showrunner did say that they think, like, they're endgame. Like, the throuple is endgame. So maybe we would have gotten them back together in season 3. As much as I did like them at the beginning of season 2, I don't want them back together. I think it's just not healthy, especially with, like, how it ended, and, like, Audrey and Aki are now together again, like, just the two of them, and left Max. Like, I don't think it's a good idea. And I really hope that if they get picked up somehow, if, like, a miracle happens, that they get Max a boyfriend or a girlfriend or just someone. I don't care. Maybe he needs to be single for a little bit and just, like, thrive with his friends. Him and Luna can be besties again, and I'll be thrilled. But the next thing I want to talk about is Luna, my queen, my love. I fucking adore her. I'm gonna miss her so much. But I have to say, I am happy, but then I'm also sad about her ending. I'm happy that she is a model now and got the recognition she deserves. She's thriving. She's doing great. I'm pissed off at Audrey for saying that she stole that from Julian, because fuck no, she didn't. I mean, I will not stand by them, like, not trashing her, but basically, like, she earned that. She deserved that. That's what she needed to do. And the fact that Julian said on the Met Gala steps when that guy offered them, like, to, like, model, or gave him the card to model, and Julian said, that Luna was her stylist. She doesn't model. Like, fuck you. Like, give her the fucking chance. Give her a chance. She fucking deserves this. She deserves to be on top and to be better than you and have, like, a career. She deserves that. She's not just your stylist. She's a fucking icon, and she deserves it. It pissed me off so much. Like, Julian, I've never really been the biggest fan of her, like, ever. But, I mean, some of the shit she does just pisses me off because, yes, she is your stylist, but she's also your friend that you should give a chance, or not give a chance to, but, like, let her do what she wants to do and not just be like, oh, she doesn't model. Ask her, oh, do you want to model? Like, fuck you, Julian. What the fuck? I don't get it. It pissed me off. But back to, like, just Luna modeling. I'm happy she got that ending, but I'm pissed off that we didn't get to see more of her this episode. She deserved this treatment of, like, the modeling and, like, all that this whole fucking season, or not this whole fucking season, this whole show. She deserved that. She deserved to be modeling. She deserved to be doing what Julian was doing. And same with Monet. I mean, Monet kind of is doing that, what Julian's doing, in a way, but she's not as big as her. I mean, fuck that. Monet and Luna deserve to be where Julian is. They deserve to be doing what she's been doing and get the opportunities that she has been getting. Like, they deserve it more than her. I'm sorry, but they were the it girls of this show, and they carried this show with Max. They deserved it. And I'm mad how they kind of ended Luna. We didn't get enough of her this season, and we didn't even get to see her at the end. But not only that, I'm pissed off that we didn't get to see Monet at all at the end, at the 2 months time jump. Like, what the fuck? I wanted a proper goodbye to her. She was my favorite on the damn show. I wanted to say goodbye to her. Like, I literally adore that girl. I'm so upset. And apparently, the showrunner also said that, like, we would have gotten the answer in the season 3 premiere why she wasn't in Italy. I'm like, fuck that. Tell us now. I want to know why she wasn't there. I'm pissed off. I wanted her to be there. I wanted her to be there. I wanted Max to be there, even though it probably would have been awkward. Who else didn't want to be there? I can't even think. Well, of course, Luna. Maybe Shan. I just wanted everyone there for the ending so they could walk away all together. I mean, Luna was there in spirit because she was on the board and we got to see her at the end. Like her on, like, that huge ass building. So, I mean, she got the ending she deserved. I mean, she deserved all that happiness. I'm happy for her. I'm thrilled that she got that modeling job. But I'm just pissed off that we didn't get to see her. Pissed off how they treated her this whole show, and she didn't get a proper storyline until episode 8 of this fucking season, and it's only episode 10 and it's ending. And then we didn't get to see Monet. Like, what the fuck? We could have gotten so much in season 3 with Monet and Luna. I could have gotten my end game, and I will forever be bitter about them. I'm so pissed off. Honestly, this was the best episode, but there are things that piss me off so fucking much with this. I'm so mad it's ending because of how they treated Monet and Luna and how their ending was. Not necessarily Monet because, or not Monet, Luna. I mean, of course I wanted a better ending for her, but she's modeling now. She's, like, on multiple buildings in Italy. I think that's where they were. I hope that is. I'm completely wrong. But she's on buildings in Italy. She's modeling. She's doing what she wants. Like, she's thriving. Good for her. And I'm thrilled for her because I adore her. But I wanted a little bit of a better ending for her. I don't know what I wanted, but I wanted that, of course, for her to model and everything, but something else. But I just wanted a better ending for Monet and Max. I'm bitter. I'm fucking bitter about that. Like, what did they do to deserve that? They deserved a better ending, especially Monet, because this season she was kind of like a bigger character. She had a lot more scenes. She wasn't really a main yet, like a main, but she, in a way, she kind of was in some episodes at the beginning, because their season kind of revolved at the beginning around her and Julian and their rivalry and everything. So we could have gotten a lot, and it pissed me off that we didn't. And then Max, he was literally a huge character in season 1 and this season. I'm pretty sure he was in every episode, or maybe not every episode, but almost every episode. Why did we get a depressing ending? I get so upset when some characters get proper endings and nice happy endings, and then my characters that I adore and are my favorite get screwed over. Like, what's the point of that? Give them something. Like, let Monet thrive. Like, I don't know what like what she's gonna do, but give her a decent ending and not just have her, like, after the Met Gala, not be seen for the rest of the episode. I was so pissed off. Like, I wanted at least to say goodbye to her. I thought she was gonna show up again after the Met Gala, but no, that was like our last scene with her. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why would they fucking do that to me? And I also kind of wanted a goodbye to Zoya and Monet, like, their friendship, that actually, they're not even friends, but I'm still bitter that we didn't get a Monet and Zoya friendships. So I wanted one more scene with them together, or like just them standing next to each other, like something. Give me some content. I'm so desperate, and I'm not gonna see them ever again unless the actresses hang out. Like, what the fuck? I'm pissed off. I want to kill someone. I'm so upset, and I don't get why. It's just this whole episode, like, it was good, yes, best episode of the season, like I said, or the show, but fucked up, and I'm so upset. I think it was really just the quality was really good, and how they ended some things were great, but then there's me crying because my characters didn't get endings, and I'm pissed off. But anyways, I'm gonna move on from that before I start, like, literally screaming. The next thing, though, I want to talk about, and maybe not the last thing, but second to last, I honestly don't know. I'm so fucking sorry if this is, like, a chaotic mess. It probably is. I literally cannot think straight because I'm pretty sure I have a fever right now, so I'm really delusional. So I'm hoping I'm making some sense, hopefully. But next thing is Kate. Even though I kind of talked about her already, I want to talk about her a little bit more. By that, I mean, like I said, I'm so happy she got arrested. I'm thrilled, but I'm mad that we didn't get to see Jordan's reaction. And also I'm kind of mad she didn't get killed. I really thought she was going to get killed. I don't know why, but I thought she was going to get killed. I mean, I think maybe they would have done that in another season. I don't know why I think so. I don't know why I thought that. But I think I said this last episode of the episode before that I really thought if they did a cliffhanger, it was going to be someone getting killed. And I kind of wanted that. I mean, I wanted that if it was going to be Kate or someone I, like, literally didn't care about. But, of course, that did not happen, and I'm kind of bitter, but I'm okay. At least she got arrested. But I'm mad we didn't get to see Jordan's reaction. I'm mad we didn't get to see the teachers find out, like, or, like, see what's going on and everything. I'm just kind of pissed off how they ended it. I mean, it was good, and I'm happy she got arrested, of course, like I said. And I'm happy that she's not getting away with it and everything, and she fell for everything. But I want to know Jordan's reaction. I really hope someone says that, like the showrunner or something says how we found out. I really hope they do, because I want to know if they stayed together or not, or if in season 3 they were gonna stay together. I did hear, of course, from the showrunner again, from me reading that whole last article or whatever it was. I'm pretty sure it was an article. I don't remember where I read it or when I did, but I read it somewhere that she wasn't going to be in every episode next season, Kate, but she was going to be in a couple, I think a few actually. She was going to be in some. So I think that would have been interesting to see that and how her character played out. I wanted to also know how long she had to stay in jail, because, I mean, she didn't murder anyone, but stalking and whatever the other thing was, especially with minors, that's very fucked up. So I think it's probably for a bit. I mean, it's not life sentence. So a part of me thinks that they maybe, if they got it renewed for, like, a season 4 or something, or maybe a 5 or whatever, they might have thought about doing a time jump to get Kate out of jail, and then she would be Gossip Girl again, which would be interesting, but I'm also happy they didn't do that, because I want her gone, and I wanted someone else to be Gossip Girl. I don't know. I'm really intrigued, or not intrigued, because we're not going to see anything else, and we're not going to know what happened, but I just wish they kind of told us at the end what happened to her. Of course, we know she got arrested, but I was hoping, like, after, like, their happy ending walking away, that we would have found out what happened to Kate, or not just what happened, like how everything worked. Not how everything worked out, because obviously she got arrested, but I want to see Jordan's reaction. I want to know how that's what's gonna happen to, like, everything. I don't know if that made any sense, but I wanted to know that, and I am pissed off that we didn't know. But yeah, and then the next thing, maybe the last thing, I don't know, it might be the last thing because I feel like I'm about to die, is like the Italy thing, which I already kind of talked about because Luna was there and everything. So that, I kind of did enjoy that. It was really nice to see them happy and not dealing with Gossip Girl. That's why I'm mad that the rest of them weren't there. But you know, I am mad that we didn't get to see like, what happened after Kate got arrested, because after Kate got arrested it just changed to 2 months later. I kind of wanted to see a little bit more of that whole situation, just a little bit. I mean, not a lot, but just like a few things I would have liked to see, so I'm kind of mad about that. But other than that, it was pretty good. I mean, I liked seeing them together. I liked seeing Audrey and Zoya's friendship. It was really cute. I mean, they're not really friends yet, but they're kind of, I really enjoyed that. I don't know what else. I'm so mad about Aki and Audrey, so I didn't enjoy that. But I mean, I was happy that Zoya got a date with this guy, but this is what the thing I was going to talk about earlier, but decided to wait. So it was confirmed that the guy that Max met outside of the bar that he got kicked out of was the same guy that Zoya met, but he lied about his names or something, or said different names, pretended to be British or something with Max or something, then American with Zoya, and then at the end when they were talking about how they met some people as well, I think how they met a friend, or Julian did, and I think Audrey did, I think that's what it was, that it was him or something, and he introduced himself as different people or names. So I am mad about that, and we're never going to figure out what that was about, because apparently he would have been a series regular in season 3, and I am pissed off that we're never going to see it, probably, because that would have been kind of cool to see why he lied about that and who he actually was. It would have been really cool, and I'm really upset we didn't get to see that. I'm hoping we actually get answers of what season 3 would have been like soon. I mean, they probably won't tell us anything, but I'm really hoping like eventually they tell us like what would have happened in season 3, like what would have like just what would have happened, like shit, like who Gossip Girl would have been, like I just want to know some shit. Like, I'm really desperate at this point. I just want to know. And I have to say, with this episode, even though it was great, I am sad that they didn't get other, like, original characters to be on it. Of course, yeah, they didn't know it was probably going to be the series finale, but I wish they got someone from the original on there, because now we're never going to get Blair on there, Serena. I don't think we are ever going to get them on there, but I was hoping. I mean, of course, we did get some, like they, I don't even know what I'm saying. We got some, like, oh my gosh, why can't I think of the word? We got some mentions. I don't know why it took me so long to think of that. We got some mentions of, like, Chuck and Blair, because they said there's no love story like Chuck and Blair. Someone said that, which, I mean, yes, exactly. I fucking adore Chuck and Blair. Literally ship them so much. I love that. We also got Audrey saying that that Dan was an awful writer, which, I mean, yeah, I hate Dan, so, I mean, anything that they can say to trash that man, I'm fine. And also, Kate saying something about how she made it out, or like she defeated Georgina Sparks, like you can do anything or something. She said something like that. Wait, and I'm like, okay, yeah, Georgina Sparks is insane and like it takes a lot to beat her, but that doesn't mean you can beat anyone. I mean, they're really good at doing some shit, so I don't know what the fuck she was talking about there. I mean, she didn't defeat them, obviously. Like, she's like, oh my gosh, you got away with it. Bitch, no you didn't. You literally got arrested because you fell for a stupid ass thing. And it was stupid. And then also, Andy Cohen was in this episode. That threw me off so much. When he showed up, or Obi said Andy Cohen, I'm like, what the fuck? What is that man doing here? Yeah, I don't even know really what he's from. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. I recognize him and I know his name and I've seen him before. But I don't know what he's from. Actually, I'm pretty sure he has a talk show. Probably. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, maybe not. Who the fuck knows? Probably wrong. I mean, I'm most likely wrong. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I'm so pissed off though about everything that happened. I mean, like, it was such a good episode. I mean, what they did like was great. I loved the group scenes of them trying to like out Gossip Girl, figure everything out. And, like Aki's dad helping them. I loved everything about that. I loved Monet scenes, Luna. I'm happy Luna got to be a model. But I'm just so upset it's ending, and I'm so pissed off. We're probably not going to get a season 3 because I don't think they're going to get picked up. Of course, I'm still hoping they're going to get picked up in a month or two, like somehow. Like Hulu's the only network I think might, or streaming platform that I think might actually do it. So I'm still hoping that they will because I want more. So I'm hoping it works out, but if not, I mean, I'm gonna have to survive with not getting my Monet and Luna endgame, getting Max sad at the end, getting like almost beat up. Like, it's not good, and I'm so upset. But that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. Sorry, this was a mess and chaotic as usual. I mean, it always is. But when I have the flu, or I'm just sick in general, but especially when I have the flu, I'm so fucking out of it, and I literally cannot do anything. So I'm surprised I even got up out of bed to do this. I'm like so fucking shocked. But hopefully I'll be better next time, like next episode. But again, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you guys soon.